Small world to big world. I consider my life as a fun and interesting life story. My name is Zara Velasquez, and I'm about to turn 21 this April. I am 100% Filipino. I spent most of my childhood years in the Philippines until I was 15 years old. I am the only girl with 3 biological brothers and 2 step-brothers. I also have 2 great dads. He's Filipino, and the other one is an American. I am blessed to have 2 dads. I love rice. I eat any kind of food with rice. I have never seen or eaten tacos, burritos, or even mashed potatoes before. When I moved to America, I realized that there are lots of varieties of food because of the different cultures brought in by different countries. There are only 2 seasons in the Philippines, wet and dry season. I was ecstatic to see and touch snow for the very, very first time. Spring was one of my favorites too. I love seeing the flowers bloom with different colors. The transportation was a bit different too. In the Philippines, our main source of commute are jeepneys. In America, I hate the fact that you basically cannot go anywhere if you don't have a car or a license to drive. Also, in the Philippines, you don't need to be 21 or to be 18 to buy cigarettes and purchase alcohol. Also, you don't usually get pulled over for speeding and for not wearing your seatbelts too. Before moving to America, my parents separated. My brothers and I didn't have any parents for a long time. We had maids to take care of us and to feed us, and we didn't have a lot of worries and heavy responsibility. I went to Tri-County North in a small town in Lewisburg, Ohio. I was the youngest in my senior class. I was probably the shortest and smallest in my class too. We had no uniforms at school, so it was always a struggle in the morning to pick up something to wear. I chose not to talk in school because some of the kids would make fun of me from the way I talk and pronounce words. Language was the biggest barrier I encountered in school. It was very hard for me to find and meet new friends. I was very shy and self-conscious. I did not have any other families or relatives to go spend time with. I hated it. I became so stressed and depressed. I blamed my mother about everything I was going through. We did not get along for a very long time. I would always pray and hope to move back to the Philippines. I started looking in a different direction. I applied for jobs, moved out of my parents, and started dating an American guy. After all that, I learned a lot about the cultures and traditions of the Americans. It was an eye-opener. There were so many things to be thankful about my life. From the struggles and challenges I went through, it just made me stronger. I learned how to be grateful, independent, and courageous.